And I say to everyone as the prime sponsor, and I mean this as sincerely as I can possibly say, that those who happen to be opposed to this, I don't view your position as adversarial to me. This is a discussion that I've been engaged in for a number of years now, and I've always reminded people that this is about, in my mind, where the law should be. This bill has been drafted to be a bill that is something that will provide people with a choice, and frankly, it may be a choice that you or I would not choose. But it's a question of where the law should be. Rather than go into long pontification, because I'm certain everyone here understands the bill, understands the details, Howard will go through the testimony. There'll be a 3-minute time limit, as I mentioned. This is not see this as a debate. If members of the committee have a question of you, that does not count against your 3 minutes. And I will not interrupt you, and will only insert myself into testimony if, in fact, the testimony being given is not what the bill does, including its mechanics. So I say that with a great respect, because every opinion counts in this, and this is about choice. And again, we may not all agree with choice. The only thing I will read into a record is a letter from the governor of California that he sent to the General Assembly in California, which recently passed this bill. I only read this because it helps summarize what many of us lawmakers go through when we tangle with issues of this nature, which are very complex and reach some, in many respects, to a lot of people's minds, past the black and white words that law ends up being. The governor wrote, and it's very brief, the governor wrote to the members of the California State Assembly. He cites the bill number, and he goes on to say quickly, AB 215 is not an ordinary bill because it deals with life and death. The crux of the matter is whether the state of California should continue to make it a crime for a dying person to end his life, no matter how great the pain or suffering. I have carefully read the thoughtful opposition materials presented by a number of doctors, religious leaders, and those who champion disability rights. I have considered the theological and religious perspectives that any deliberative shortening of one's life is sinful. I've also read the letters of those who support the bill, including heartfelt pleas from Brittany Maynard's family and Archbishop Desmond Tutu. In addition, I have discussed this matter with a Catholic bishop, 2 of my own doctors, a former classmate, and friends who take very contradictory and nuanced positions. In the end, I was left to reflect on what I would want in the face of my own death. I do not know what I would do if I were dying in prolonged and excruciating pain. I am certain, however, that it would be a comfort to be able to consider the options afforded by this bill, and I wouldn't deny that right to others. So I associate myself with the governor of California's remarks and read that into the record. And that being said, we'll now begin to call witnesses, and I remind everyone to be respectful of the other's time, and very clearly, those who will call towards the middle of the program, a lot that will be said in front of you may be what you want to say. So I ask you to be respectful to the process and don't be repetitive if at all possible. We'll start.